I'm with the Everton fans ahead of this big Merseyside derby. It's between Liverpool and Everton, and I'm here with Slick, Eddie, and also Andrew. The league position of Everton not very good, but they're above Liverpool. They're 12. Liverpool is 13. But going to this match, what do you have to say about Everton's chances, Slick?
Well, as I said earlier, we like our chances, fancy our chances. Both teams are not doing too well this season, but looks like without Gerrard, we might have a chance right here.
All right, over to you, Eddie. You know, there's a lot of buzz about players leaving Everton, no buzz about transfers coming in. Furthermore, you know, David Moyes never had money to spend. What do you think the sentiment is like among Everton fans with this kind of scenario?
It's been like that for a while, to be honest. We don't have a lot of money to spend. I mean, unfortunately, we wanted to try and keep all our players, but now Pienaar seems to have gone as well. So we're just hoping we can get one or two loan signings in at least, you know. But it's tough being an Everton fan at the moment, trust me.
But is there a fear that, you know, come the end of the season, that David Moyes could also leave?
No, he won't leave. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. He's going to go Celtic. No. He'll stay. No worries.
All right, quickly now, before the rest of the guys, we're going to speak to Andrew and find out his prediction for the game. What do you think this is going to be? Is it going to be the Everton win?
Yeah, it's going to be 2-1 Everton.
2-1 to Everton. What about you?
I'll go 3-1. Why not?
The Everton guys are just so optimistic. Slick, realistically?
Realistically, I think it's just going to be a low-scoring game. It's 1-0 either way. I hope it goes to the blue side of Everton.
Well, we'll find out. We'll find out some reaction during the first half over here, and we'll get back to more reaction during halftime.
All right, tonight is definitely the massive derby match between Everton and Liverpool. And right now with me are Liverpool fans, Frank and Ravin. So, hi guys. Hi, Frank. So, what do you think? This is Dalglish's first home game. All right, so are you guys excited?
Totally excited about this. I'm very sure with Dalglish in charge, we're going to win this match.
Okay, what about you, Ravin?
Same.
Alright, but for the past week, alright, there's already 2 defeats under Dalglish. Do you think that will like affect the confidence of the the players?
No, definitely it will not affect their confidence because they are today playing at Anfield, and Anfield is a fortress. And I'm very sure today they're going to win.
Okay. Alright, Ravin, what do you think? Gerrard is not here tonight. Do you think that will affect the score?
Don't worry, Torres is still here.
So what are your predictions?
Definitely Liverpool's going to win 2-0. 3-1.
Alright, thank you guys. Alright, we are now halfway through the first half, and moments ago, Fernando Torres almost scored, but the goalpost was in the way. Too bad. However, the game is really looking very competitive. Definitely a worth watching Merseyside derby. Now, I will catch you back again in the first half. What do you know, 28 minutes into the game and Liverpool scores thanks to Morales. Looks like it's a keeper, this one for Liverpool. Now I'll catch back with you during halftime.
Right, it's halftime at the Merseyside derby between Liverpool and Everton, and just looking at me here at Padang at One Utama, looks like I played the first half at the Merseyside derby, but it's Liverpool 1 and Everton 0, goal scored by Raul Morales. The Liverpool fans are quite ecstatic, especially King Kenny and their fans, but we'll find out their reaction before we speak to the Everton fans. So let's join Kara and find out what the Liverpool fans are all excited about after the first half.
It's halftime.
It's halftime, and we're here with the Liverpool and Everton fans together because it's supposed to be a friendly Merseyside derby. But Kara is going to be speaking with the Liverpool fans right now on their 1-0 advantage at halftime.
Yep. All right, so with me right now are Frank, Ravin, Narish, and Aro. So, boys, what do you think about the goal just now?
It's a great goal, man.
Sorry?
It's a great goal.
Yeah, all right.
First goal for Morales.
Spectacular.
Fantastic.
Fantastic, Frank.
It was a really great goal. As you saw, Liverpool actually attacked fully, and was a good goal by Raul Morales.
All right, but what about the one that Torres didn't score?
Didn't score. It just hit the post anyway. That was a good try, and I'm very sure he's going to score in the second half.
Nari?
I'm sure it's going in.
Okay, that's what the Liverpool fans say.
Okay. We'll come back with match predictions for the second half from Liverpool fans, but let's just move on to the Everton fans. They're biting their nails. They did have pretty good possession in the first half, but unfortunately, the defense were in 6s and 7s at the back.
I think that's pretty much the worst performance this season. I think we played against Newcastle earlier on with a very bad performance. That was one of the worst this season so far. It's got to get better from here. It's a derby game. You can't be getting in, not winning the second balls. You can't be getting in there and losing out every time to Liverpool players. So I'm very disappointed so far, to be honest. Really disappointed.
And it's clear to see, Slick, that Cahill is a big miss for Everton.
Of course, Cahill one of our best players, but I don't think so. It's just that we, as you said about the defense, we're just starting off with fairly new defense of when Jaggerkar's out, right? And now Destin is playing with Heitinga, and Heitinga's always better playing defensive mid. And that frees Fellaini and Arteta to do their own thing down the wings or, you know, attacking mid. So that's the problem here. But at the end of the day, it's actually putting in crosses and meeting the crosses, and that's where Cahill comes in.
There's too many players off form in the Everton team at the moment, and it shows, really shows at the moment.
So in this tightly contested match, as we saw in the first half, Andrew, who do you think needs to step up for Everton? Fellaini maybe controlling more of the midfield?
Well, I don't think it's just down to him. I think the whole team is sort of lacking. They've got to be getting to the ball. They can't get drawn out of position by Torres. We're leaving big gaps, and they're just getting the ball through every time. I think it's everyone. It's not one single player.
And we also saw Tim Howard being very furious with all his defensive plays. But second half is coming up. Do you think there'll be an equalizer somewhere and possibly another goal for the win for Everton?
Well, I still think it's a low-scoring game. Well, I'm just hoping that we score again. We just need to buck up again, put in the crosses, work a bit harder for the team, get it together. Somebody has to have a plan, and corners have to pass the first man, mate.
I think we've got to play better than we have in the first half. We've got to come out and play better than that. So if we can come out there and really compete with Liverpool, then yeah, we can get a goal back.
Right, that's what the Everton fans have to say. They have to come out in the second half. And now I'm nicely going to walk along this side and be nice and gentle because I'm joining Kara to find out the second half prediction with the Liverpool fans.
All right, Liverpool boys, what do you think? Second half, Frank?
Liverpool, another goal in the second half.
All right.
Most probably by Torres.
Okay, Robin?
Another 2 goals.
By who?
By Torres.
Okay, Larry?
4-2.
4-2. All right.
Need Torres to score his goal now.
All right. Okay, that's what they say.
So we'll find out more after the end of the match, and we're going to watch with the rest of the fans the second half of the Merseyside derby between Liverpool and Everton. All right, just the start of the second half, the 46th minute, and Sylvain Distin from defence have equalised for Everton. So it's Everton 1, Liverpool 1, and it's going to be an exciting second half. We'll find out more what happens at the halfway point through the second half. As you can see, the Everton fans are supporting at the back because in the 52nd minute, young boy Jermaine Beckford has put Everton into the lead. It's 2-1 to Everton playing away at Anfield. And, you know, King Kenny, well, he's biting his fingernails. We'll find out whether he still have anything left at the end of the second half.
Okay, Liverpool has just been awarded a penalty and duck out, and there you go, duck out equalizes the match with a penalty right there. It is now Liverpool 2, Everton 2.
Right, final score in the Merseyside derby, it's 2 apiece, and Everton certainly came back in the second half. Eddie, you were saying they need to step it up, and they did. What do you think happened at halftime with David Moyes and the boys?
I think he shouted at them for a very long time, to be honest with you. No, I mean, it was much better in the second half. We had to get it, we had to up the tempo, and we did. It was a really good performance second half, and we're just unlucky that we didn't really turn up in the first half and ended up being a chore, but we'll take that.
Andrew, do you think that the team was more cohesive and they actually played better in the second half, or was it Liverpool taking the foot off the gas?
No, I think it was definitely Everton stepping it up. They were making every ball first time. They were putting the pressure on, which was putting Liverpool on the back foot. So if Liverpool played worse, it was because Everton stepped it up.
for sure.
And Slick, I think besides David Moyes shouting in the locker room, I think Tim Howard a few words for his defensive as well, because they played much better in the second half.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's just putting in the effort. With the effort in there, and they really playing positively, putting in the balls in there, and distance stepped up, backfoot stepped up, and scored the goals. You know, leading 2-1 at a time. Unfortunately, about a penalty. I mean, I thought it was a clear penalty, but getting a point at Anfield, will take it any time.
You just joining us for a little while. Fair result, Suol, Merseyside derby. Fair result.
Yeah, it's fair result because we wake up after the second half time. Yeah, it's a good for us.
And that also means Everton are still ahead of Liverpool in the league.
On goal difference, yeah.
We took 4 points off them this season.
It's not bad, is it? Yeah. I was hoping for the double this year, but never mind. We'll wait another year for that. So
what do you think is going to be next for Everton? You know, players maybe leaving, don't know who's coming in. Where do we move on from here?
As I said, you know, we don't have the money, we don't have the power, but Moyes is always good at searching for real rough in the diamonds, you know, paying 1.5 million for Cahill, very, very cheap players he gets in ways, but we don't really have to move our players much. You know, it's just that the players that we have stepping up, doing what they can. Arteta needs to go back to the way he was playing last season. We'll do very well.
I think whatever people say, we've got a great manager, and while we've got him as a manager, we're going to do well, so I'm happy.
And let's just hope the young boys step it up in the next couple of games as they head towards the end of the season, and hopefully a better league position by the end of mid-May or somewhere like that.
We're looking for 7th, yeah. We're looking for 7th.
It's not far away. The points difference is not far away from the relegation zone up to the places for Europe. So, you know, just a couple of wins and you up there, you know, 7-6 places.
All right, cheers guys, thanks a lot. It was a satisfying win for the Everton fans. It's 2-2. But let's find out with Kara, and what do the Liverpool fans feel like? Because King Kenny hasn't won yet in 3 matches.
Right, with me right now is Arul. So Arul, were you shocked when Everton scored that second one?
Both the goals were a shocker.
Yeah.
We defensively, we played very badly. We didn't take our players. We shouldn't have given away the goals. But I guess Everton took their chances and they scored, but very disappointing. We thought at least with King Kenny's return to Anfield, we'll win the game today, but it didn't happen.
So do you think they'll do better in the next round?
Hope so.
Right.
Hopefully Kenny can motivate the players and they can come back.
Earlier on you said there's something wrong with their defense. Can you tell us what is wrong?
I would think that they're not doing a proper man marking. They're not taking the players properly. How the first goal went in this time, Skirtle should have taken him.
Do you think they wasted any goals?
Wasted, I wouldn't know, but we didn't finish. We didn't finish.
Okay. So overall, do you think that this is a very is a good result for them?
Not really. We thought King Kenny will have a good homecoming, but it didn't happen.
And for Pat, this is Kara signing off for today's Fans Live for the really awesome Merseyside derby between Everton and Liverpool.